So how's your chart looking now? We started with default chart and gradually improved it by adjusting colors and refining the data source to better match what we need. At this point, it's important to remember something key: less is more. This applies strongly to charts. If you add too much formatting or too many elements, the chart becomes cluttered and harder to understand. The goal is clarity. So let's improve readability further. Each bar in this clustered column chart represents a dollar value, and while the x-axis gives us a general idea, it's not always easy to interpret exact value at a glance. For example, I can see rent for February is around 1,200, but smaller values like let's say phones cost are harder to read precisely without checking the axis. To fix this, we can add data labels. First, select the entire chart, then go to the chart design tab, uh, click add chart element, and choose data labels. Here, uh, you'll see different placement options. One good choice is outside end, which places the value just outside each bar for better visibility. However, the labels may not always be clearly readable by default. In that case, you can format them. Changing the font color to white or another contrasting color helps improve clarity. I'll be changing it to white. So you'll need to apply this to each data series if your chart has multiple categories. Next, we can simplify the chart even further. If the labels already clearly show the value, the vertical axis may no longer be necessary. You can remove it by going to the add chart element and axis and click on primary vertical. So, and turning it off. We can also reduce background noise by removing grid lines. Go to add chart, add chart element, go to add chart element, click on grid lines and just disable the primary horizontal. So now major horizontal grid line assignment. Now that the chart is much clearer, you have clear bars and readable data labels without necessary distractions. But remember, this is all about choice. The right design depends on your audience. Ask yourself what helps them understand the data quickly and clearly. Sometimes adding information improves clarity, and sometimes removing element does. So the best way to learn is to experiment, take real data, duplicate your file, and try different chart styles and formatting options. The more you explore, the better your chart will become. Thank you.